Hi there. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to make a coil spring like the one you see on the screen using just a few features in SOLIDWORKS 2014. First thing we'll do is we'll create a new file, a new part, hit OK, and we'll keep this one in metric. Let's draw the diameter of the coil on the top plane. So select the top plane, go right into Sketch, select a circle, center, pull out the diameter, and we'll dimension this at 25 millimeters. Hit OK. There's our diameter of the coil. Now we need to apply a helix on that curve. So select that curve in blue. Go into Features, select Curves, the last option, Helix and Spiral. And the default preview shows you in yellow what a coil will look like. But in this case, we need to add more curves and make it a bit higher. So we can select a few options for the definition of the helix. And in this case, we'll select the second one, which is height and revolution. And this allows us to put a height of 100 millimeters and 20 coils or 20 revolutions. The nice thing about using the height option is that if you modify the height to be shorter or longer, you keep the same amount of coils and your spring actually either compresses or extends, just like a real spring. So let's keep the 100 and the 20 for now. Hit OK. And there's a preview for our helical coil. So now what's missing is the actual profile of the coil that would go around this path. So that one needs to be drawn at this point, which is basically this reference plane. So now we can select that plane, hit Sketch. Now it's very tempting to draw the circle right here, but in this case, let's draw the circle just a bit to the inside, like this. And we'll create a point at that corner of the circle, or that area of the circle. So we can use that for an alignment. So if we make a point right there, now we can select this point with Control, hold the Control button, and then grab or click the actual curve that you just made. And then it allows you to select the pierce relationship. And that will actually draw the circle right, not at the center, but at the edge here. So as the circle changes diameter, we're always constrained to that corner. Let's give this circle a diameter of 3 millimeters. Once you're done, hit OK. So now we have our coil and we have our shape of our metal that goes around that coil or that helix. So to make the actual 3D geometry, we select both the helix, and while holding the Control button on your keyboard, select the sketch. So both are selected. Go into Swept Base Boss, click that once, and automatically your coil is created. Now if we were to double click on the coil and change the actual height to say 200 millimeters, twice the size, hit OK and rebuild, the actual coil now expanded with the same amount of coils, 20 coils. If we double click and change to say 75, hit OK, rebuild, now the coil is compressed. And there you have it. So that's one way to make a coil in SOLIDWORKS 2014, and you can use the same approach to make threads for screws and for nuts and so forth. Well, hope you liked this tutorial and you learned something from it. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.